Good morning, friends. Today we will discuss numerical on bevel gear. In previous lecture we already discussed a terminology related to gear. Now we will discuss one numerical already asked in GTU. A pair of straight bevel gear consists of 14 teeth of pinion, means ZP is 14 meshing with 85 teeth gear, means ZG is 85. The module of large end is 5.5 module is given. So M is 5.5 mm, while the face width is limited to 0.25 times the slant height. So we already know that the in bevel gear we have two cone for gear and pinion, and we already discussed this slant height. It is A0. So in bevel gear B is 0.25 into A0. And then pinion having SUT, for pinion SUT is 750 Newton per mm square, and BHN is given 210 BHN. The gear having SUT is equal to 260 Newton per mm square. So for gear SUT is, or ultimate tensile strength is 260 Newton per mm square. BHN for gear is 210. The shaft angle is 90 degree, and the pinion rotate at 750. The revolution is given 750, and we have to find the power. Now the process is same we did in previous lectures. Now start with the beam strength. So for bevel gear, the beam strength equation is this: FB is equal to BG, FB is equal to sigma B into M into Y G dash 1 minus B upon A0. So we don't have slant height, so we have to find it. Next, we don't have value of B, it will be derived from A0, so we will derive it. We don't have YG dash, so we will find it from the Lewis form factor from the standard formula, or we can find it from the standard data book. And also we don't have sigma BG, so we will find sigma BG from given values. So for that, start with the finding pitch circle diameter for pinion. It is M module into ZP. We have module 5.5 and ZP is given 14, so we will get 77 Newton per mm square pitch circle diameter for pinion, and pitch circle diameter for gear is M into ZG 5.5 into 85, so answer is 467.5 mm. Now next is for slant height. It is A0. The equation for that is A0 is root of dP upon 2 square plus dg upon 2 whole square. So we put the value of pitch circle diameter, and we get A0 The answer is 236.9 mm. Now from that we will derive the face width. The relation is already given in question. So B is 0.25 A0. So answer is 59 mm. Now to find the Lewis form factor, we have to find the teeth or virtual teeth. As we already discussed that for the bevel gear we have to use the virtual gear or virtual bevel gear for calculation. So to find virtual teeth we have to find the gamma values for pinion and gear. So we know the equation 10 gamma p is equal to zp upon zg and 10 gamma g is equal to zg upon zp. So put the value of pitch circle diameter in this and we get gamma p is 9.35 and gamma g is 80.65. Now the virtual teeth equation is zp dash is equal to zp upon cos gamma p. So we get virtual teeth 14.19. So no need to round off these values, use as it is. So zg dash is equal to zg upon cos gamma g. So we get zg dash is equal to 525.19. Now don't know anything given in numerical about in which involute system used. So we assume that the 20-degree full depth involute system is used for this and equation for that you can use standard data book to predict to find the value, or we use this equation for 20-degree full depth involute. It is 0.484 minus 2.87 upon zp dash. So yp dash, the answer of yp dash is 0.2517. Same way we can do for the gear. It is 0.484 minus 2.87 upon zg dash. So the answer is 0.4785. Now also the bending stress is not given. The value, the equation for bending stress is ultimate tensile strength upon 3. So sigma bp is sup upon 3 and it is 750 upon 3. So answer is 250 Newton per mm square. Sigma bg sug upon 3. So for the ultimate tensile strength of gear is given 260 upon 3 is 86.867 Newton per mm square. Now multiplying the bending stress with the Lewis form factor for pinion and gear, so we get the answer 70.42 Newton per mm square for pinion and 41.47 Newton per mm square for gear. So from that we can easily find that the value of gear is lesser than the value of pinion. So for the further calculation we will use gear, or we strengthening the gear. So FB is equal to beam strength equation we already discussed. The put value of all these terms, all values we derived. So we will find FB is equal to 10105.93 Newton. And next steps we will discuss in our next lecture. Thank you.